Put your motherfucking phones away. Put them away. Put them away. Put them away. We got some shit to talk about today. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we're going to talk about some shit today, boy.
Yeah.
We're going to get on that subject of it.
We ready?
We ready.
This is the 95ers podcast, man. A podcast dedicated to the hustle. Whatever your hustle is, do it purposely. I am Drew, your host.
I'm Brent, co-host.
I am K Boogie, co-host too.
And our guest today is none other than Symba.
Yeah,
I call him Anthony. I mean,
young pack leader.
Young pack
Yeah,
leader.
man.
You know what I mean?
Leader of the new generation.
Hey,
right here.
back again.
Back
You
again
feel
on
me?
the show,
Feel
man.
good.
Back again on the
Be
show.
here again, you know what I'm saying?
And his own podcast host, too, as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His own podcast
Our
host,
little
too,
brother
as
in the
well.
podcast journey.
That's what's
First
up.
episode dropped today, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Views
yeah.
from the king.
First episode. I felt so good when that man sent us that audio. Hey, bro,
Yeah.
check
Hey,
this
Jay,
shit
check
out.
this out. And I was like,
I said, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all ain't gonna be on no hate shit like, oh, this nigga starting the podcast now.
this nigga want to do what we doing.
Like, yeah, I know y'all gonna give me some genuine advice. You know what I'm saying? My shit good or not.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We had that conversation last week though. When we was talking, was it last week when we was talking with Marco? Saying people starting things, and if it's genuine or not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah. And like when you sent me the podcast, I was like, this nigga serious. When you sent me the audio, I was like, this nigga's serious. And I cut it on in the car, and I was like, hey, this nigga going through with it. Even when the portion when you were saying like, we ain't gonna edit shit, we just gonna leave it as is. I think that's a golden rule for making podcasts. Like, certain stuff probably need to be bleeped out or some editing need to happen, but for the most part,
Let that shit ride.
there it is. There it is.
So who's the guy that you do it with? What's his name?
That's the homie BJ. You feel me? Shit, we met just working together like on some like 9 to 5 shit.
Yeah.
And then like I just noticed that we was always having dope conversation. We chilling and smoking or whatever and shit. So it's
That's
like,
some of the greatest
and I had
podcasts
already had the thought of doing the podcast on my mind or whatever. And I was just like, shit, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
And you know, with her being lesbian and the woman, I get like me being a straight male and her a lesbian woman, get like both sides of the coin.
Very different sides of the coin. I see what you said.
Yeah.
Got you.
If I can be honest, I think that's the most important part with doing a podcast is like having variety amongst the people that are going to be on the show, because we as a group, hell, we cool with each other. So therefore, the only way you get cool with somebody is if you agree on like 80% of the shit you talk about. It don't really make for good TV if you agreeing about the same shit 80% of the time.
Yeah, because some shit gotta be an argument. I gotta argue some shit. I just can't be, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
We ain't in this to be dick riding each other.
One part, but I mean, you got me fucked up.
So, hey, this nigga put the mic on. Hey, you got me fucked up.
Oh, Hey, you gotta be slid with like, hey, my nigga.
Hey, chill with that shit, bro. You doing too much.
Nigga just take the headphones off.
Hey, bro, see me outside, right?
3 o'clock.
I'm still mad, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
After 30 minutes, nigga, we gonna still fight.
We gonna hash it out after this episode, nigga.
I had time to calm down and everything, and I'm still mad.
I'm still angry.
What's some stuff y'all cover on the first episode? Shit. Well,
Y'all was talking about Tory Lanez for sure.
Meg and Tory. Then like we used that just branch off into like what to do like relationship situation type shit. Like what's more important, like loyalty and love type shit. And we went on a whole nother tangent on some history shit too, but that's you feel me. By the way, the podcast, the first episode dropped at 12 today on Anchor FM and not Spotify, but SoundCloud.
Gotcha.
I gotta figure out how to get my shit everywhere it's supposed to be.
Anchor
first.
does that though. Anchor,
It do?
You just set it up and it distribute to like Spotify podcast.
Oh, okay.
Podcast, you know what I'm saying, so.
See, that's what I was assuming was gonna happen, but I ain't wanted to be like on some shit like, oh,
I think we
dropped that
should go
motherfucker
audio.
now.
A couple episodes.
Do a couple episodes out. I don't think that's never a bad idea.
Yeah.
I think with podcasts in general, When you do visual, you get a general understanding if we sitting here bullshitting or if we sitting here having a conversation for real. And with audio, it's a pro to audio is because you can do as many of them hoes as you want to. You ain't got to book no studio time like we have to. You can rightfully just say, hey, bro, let's link up Saturday, smoke us one and get the and here's 5 or 6 things I wanted to talk about while we still talking shit. Right. And then on top of that, you don't have as much of a time constraint for real. With the audio. You can really sit there for an hour and a half and really just keep going until you have nothing left.
Right. I feel like what you said is right. The only reason like I'm more so gearing towards audio first because I want to do video. I got like clips and shit, but my camera kept cutting off and all that other lame ass shit.
Gotcha.
But where I'm going the audio route first is because shit, motherfuckers can work out to shit. Yeah. Motherfuckers can do whatever they doing to shit. Just have the shit playing in the background versus watching the video. But don't get me wrong now. You feel me? Video is big part of podcasting. You need to have the visuals. You feel me?
Yeah, I think that's important because it like you ever met somebody or talked to somebody over the phone. And then you righteously couldn't feel their energy until you met them in person. And then your conversation, even though you talking about the same shit, it feels deeper just because we in person. I see you. I see that you actually engaged in the conversation. I see that you paying me attention. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Body language is.
And body language is. Yeah.
You gotta have that body language, man. But I kind of want to step on some toes for a minute.
Oh, shit.
I kind of want to step on some toes for a minute. You brought up Meg and Tory. Now earlier this week, man.
Ah, shit.
I was just talking. I might just step on the toes. Fuck. Anyway,
I mean, it's our podcast. We can do what we want to do.
Earlier this week, he went live.
Right.
Now, I didn't have my feeling about it because this is my thing. I went in a fucking car.
Right.
I don't know these folks.
That's exactly my sense.
I don't know these folks personally. I don't know her personally.
I don't know these people.
I don't know him personally.
I kept saying that.
I don't have no emotional attachment towards the situation. Do I hate she got hurt? Yes. But I don't have no, oh my God. I don't have that. I don't have that like emotional attachment. I don't have that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
But when he went live, I ain't gonna say when he went live. When he dropped that album, I had so many questions.
I had a lot of questions.
I had so many questions.
I still ain't, my bad. I still ain't heard that whole album, but I did see one of my homeboys showed me one of the videos that he dropped from the album. I don't even remember the name of the song.
I didn't know he had no videos for the song.
Now he got one, and that shit is like it's all over the place. Cause man, I can't remember the name of that song, but it's like he got one where it's like he walking in the courtroom, and then he just showed like I guess all the semantics of a video shoot versus what go on behind the scenes, and talk about Illuminati coming from my soul, this, that, and the third. And that was one of the ones that, like you say, it just raised some questions. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you say, if it happened how we seen it, how it was explained to us, then that's some fuck shit. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, I just want to know where he was coming from with this shit, because
shit, it's two sides to a story.
And that's what I was
three
saying.
sides to a story.
His side, her side, and the truth. So this is my thing. When the album dropped, man, you had so many women. I said something.
I'm not listening to that shit.
Bro, I was on your post, bro. I had said something, bro. I had said, shit, nigga, it's best you don't say shit. And I was saying, I was telling something. I said, I like the album. She was, oh, you hate black women. What the fuck? Did I say that? What did I say?
When did I say
that? I ever say I hate black women? My mom's black. What
are you talking about?
I have a black friend. What are you talking about?
My grandmother's black. My mom's black. My aunt's black. What did I hate black women?
Never said that.
I never said that. All I said was I listened to the album. You're being You're being
Misogynistic.
Yeah.
You're not being sympathetic to Breonna Taylor. Which you don't got nothing to do with it either.
She ain't got shit to
You
do
know what
with
I
it.
hated, bro?
With that.
I hate it even worse when Oprah put it on the goddamn magazine. They put it on these fucking billboards, and you want to talk about Toy dropping an album? Ain't got shit to do with her, man.
And that be the
Wait,
crazy.
put who on the billboard? Put Breonna Taylor on the billboard?
Yeah, she was all on billboards and all on Billboard, not Billboard magazine. She was on Oprah magazine and all this other propaganda publication bullshit.
Wow.
Let's give her family $1 million. That's what the fuck that's gonna do for them. She dead. We need justice. Not a magazine cover.
I mean,
Man.
I take a beat. That was too now.
But
What?
And the crazy part
What?
about
It's
it,
the 20% of the time we don't agree right here. I'm taking the money. Hey, look.
Wait, you
Bob,
but like
the food after the funeral gonna be good as a motherfucker.
I need.
They gave you a meal, bro. We can have a beautiful service. A lot of people can
how
come.
much-
The food gonna jump.
How much tax is coming out of that?
Big boy taxes.
Big boy tax. They ain't finna just
So-
give you no meal.
So
tax.
either way it go,
After
even
they
if that
fucked
money
up.
touch your bank account, that'll still be the most money you'd had at that
But
city.
who's getting? They said her family. Who's
Who is the
entitled
family?
to that money?
What you mean?
If I'm the boyfriend, hey man,
I was
need
there.
that.
I need that.
I need that.
I need that,
like,
Jack.
nigga, I got arrested, my nigga. I got shot.
I got shot at.
You
It's
know?
not. It's not even. It's the. Bro, I hated the. Like they try to make her into this. I don't know, man. It just went all way past her getting justice.
Yeah,
Man, man,
I
that
agree.
shit pissed me off so bad,
I
bro.
agree.
Like, why the fuck are y'all doing all this shit for?
It was one that ran that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. That it was like the day that they got acquitted. I saw an ad that said it was for a hoodie, but it was like poetic justice type font that said "I'm sorry, Breonna." The same day, and I'm like,
I don't like that.
it's weird, bro. It's
Yeah.
it's weird, like a just black trauma sale, man.
Yeah,
That's what
and
I'm
it's-
saying.
it.
And it's the biggest.
it.
It's been like the biggest marketing scheme since George
Yeah.
Floyd, bro.
Yeah, and my thing is, it's like when every company was coming out, Black Lives Matters, and dropping these messages, like Call of Duty, put on there, Black Lives Matter. It's like,
Madden, 2K.
man, all of them, video games, and it's like at that point, it felt like if you didn't put Black Lives Matter, if you wasn't about the movement, you weren't cool. And I think
they
people
weren't
was doing that shit because they didn't want to get canceled.
Yeah,
Bro,
exactly.
it's a picture of.
That shit is problematic too. Cancel culture too.
Man,
It was
we
a
gonna get
picture.
about that. We
It
gonna
was a
talk about
picture
that
of
for
Black
sure.
Lives Matters protesters, right? All of them was white.
I don't feel
That-
like nothing wrong with that. What's up with
No.
Riders
They,
and shit.
they got arrested, but
Yeah,
all of them was
yeah.
white.
Okay.
When you making it out,
When you
like,
making
where's
it-
the problem?
Yeah.
That's the
True.
problem.
What
And
the
then,
fuck?
and then another crazy thing too, I seen this video of that white lady spray paint Black Lives Matter and shit in front of the police, and they was telling her what to spray paint. You feel me? And it's like, yeah, y'all motherfuckers is finamming. You feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all using
It's
this shit.
finagling.
You feel me? Exactly. Like that's how you get these.
Nigga
That's how you get
flim-flamming.
these country white people in these
Fugazi.
rural towns. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that Black Lives Matter is a anti-terrorist group. When the fuck did Black Lives Matter become a group instead of a movement?
I hate that people think that that's political. I don't.
Right.
I don't
That's dumb
understand
as
that.
shit.
That don't make no sense. Like when people say, "Oh, you can't wear the Black Lives Matter masks in X, Y, and Z buildings because it's too much going on political propaganda," and it's like, how am I promoting political propaganda by saying people who look like me just matter?
But I
What
think
political party
I
is
think
that?
a Trump America made that shit. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
So-
I tell you, it's the most divisive thing he's ever done in this country is separate
Yeah.
the
That must
American
separate
people.
everybody.
That man literally put that shit right here and said, "Hey, if you ain't on this side, fuck what you talking about. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care how you feel. Nigga, I don't care if you coughing and sneezing and saying you got it. Bitch, it ain't happening.
You
Hey,
feel me?
but
Ain't no
is it far fetched to say that kind of every group has that mentality to a degree?
Oh no, that nigga took that.
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? With Trump, it's the idea of, you know, it's attached to like white supremacy
Right.
and, you know, us against everybody.
Right. But wasn't it the same way when Obama was in office? Because I felt like at that point, it was always like, all right, we against y'all now, just because.
But it always comes from two different roots though.
Okay.
It's like on one side, it's like, you know, I've been shitting on you for so long, so now you actually have a chance to stand up. But I just need you to stay back. I just need you to stay in your place.
I got you.
But then on one side, on our side, it's like, man, you've been shitting on us for so long. Now I just want to breathe.
Yeah.
This shit stink.
Yeah.
I want to breathe. I want to smell some Febreze. I know that's a terrible analogy, but but you know what I'm saying. But like, you know, but I just want to be treated with some dignity, with some respect, and just have some leeway.
Yeah.
And then, you know, just the way we was taught growing up, it's like, I put it like this, right? So me and a couple of my homies, we was talking about, you know, interracial relationships, like it being taboo on both sides, right?
Yeah.
So in the let's say like in the 50s, right? If a white lady, black dude get together, if the public or that community find out, then black dude most likely gonna get killed for that. He gonna get lynched. It's taboo because it's like, you with this dirty, woo, 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 you know what I'm saying? This monkey, this all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So she's embarrassed because she feel like she's shaming her family.
Yeah.
Right? Now on our end, it's like, these people been beating you, they been lynching you, they been doing this, that, and the third to you, and you gonna bring this in my house?
Yeah.
And that shit just carries over now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the same mentality. It's just
rooted differently based on the original issue in which it was. So like our original issue was the fact that y'all been beating our ass and pretty much enslaving us, and their issue is that we just look like this.
And so my thing in all that is, can you really find any equality in that when the roots are already fucked up as it is?
You know, I've always thought about that, because I've always thought about, again, like going to the root of it. Where did all of the hatred come from? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I've never personally woke up one day and hated somebody just for the fact of they alive. Mm-hmm. You. So where does it come from? You know what I'm saying? That's not something that you just wake up one day and you feel that.
I feel like that date back
a little bit further than what we got written down.
Neanderthal time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
God, I see where it's going.
I
see where it's going.
We finna have another Nick Cannon episode.
We finna get canceled.
Damn it, we just started. I ain't sell all my merch. I ain't do none of that shit. You gonna hold up, motherfucker. You gonna hold up. I mean, damn it, you come in this house talking that good shit about the white folks.
And then you gonna start your podcast.
Hell no. Talk about the white folks like that.
They good. They give us good sleeps.
Good sleeps, good eats.
I said Neanderthal. You named them white.
Shit.
Well,
damn it, Scooter.
Well, when you figured it out, you canceled us, all right? You figured it out, and they got us canceled immediately. God damn. He was trying to keep it so you read between the lines.
Y'all give us good eats. Y'all give us good sleeps. Oh, my God.
Boy, hell nah. But on the flip side, though, I will say this about certain white people, because I have a lot of white friends. I have white fraternity brothers. Majority of my fraternity is white. Throughout history, our fraternity has been majority white. But it's some good folks out there, man. It's some people that
I had a homie hit me up. We used to hoop together or whatever, like on some rec ball shit.
But you ain't no hooper.
Hey. What you said, I take it to the hole like I get paid to do it. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Like you get paid to bring the balls back after practice over.
Hey, you get paid to fill the water bottles up. We ain't gonna talk about it.
That's
though.
fine. I
Keep
make sure
the towels
the players
warm.
are hydrated. You know what I'm saying? That's important.
Yeah, that's important.
And I roll the
Bobby
ball
Boucher
back.
was once a water boy. But
That is true.
but yeah, I got
Shay
a
with the K.
white homie. He hit me up when all the shit was going on. It's like, bro, I'm always here if you need to vent or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't stand by what they doing. You know, like just having somebody like that to hit you up and let you know what side they on. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's important for real. Because I think personally, your silence is telling me what you're saying. Your silence is telling me where you stand on the oppressing fact more than you telling me. Yeah, I support Trump, and I also believe that Black Lives Matter is a political movement. Mm-hmm. You not saying shit, telling me all of that is what I agree. What I see.
I've never cared if you supported Trump. My only thing is the violence and the hatred.
I
that comes with
definitely give a fuck if you support Trump.
I don't care. I mean, support who you support.
You're gonna do what you're gonna do anyway.
But that also contributes a lot to your personality, I feel.
Yeah.
True.
That tell me what you really think. You just tell me what you think I want to hear.
Exactly.
You feel me?
But it's like some people though, they are supporters of Trump just because of strictly what's going on for the country and not for the racial issues and the social injustice. But I will say that if you vote for Trump, it's like you totally saying that okay, he do all this fucked up shit, that's fine. I still agree with the other shit. And it's like the leader of the free country, the free world, shouldn't be biased to one side, to anything. You shouldn't be biased whatsoever if you're a president of the United States. Because you got to think about, like, the United States is where people come when they want solace from their country. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, so, like, putting up walls around the places that, first of all, we wasn't even the first one. Americans weren't the first people here. Also, I think it's crazy that it's called America and it was founded by John America, even though we've been told that Christopher Columbus was the first nigga here. But I don't know why it's not
America Vespucci.
It's John. I thought it was John Americano or Americana.
I had to fact check.
We'll fact check that.
I just want to say,
go ahead.
I want to say this one thing. November 3rd, make sure you go out there and cast your ballot to vote.
Or absentee vote.
Make sure you go out there wherever you locally vote at. Go vote. November 3rd. November 3rd is the last day to vote. You can vote now, but November 3rd, make sure you put your vote in to vote. Okay, this is very important.
What if this episode come out November 5th?
No matter, the message is out.
I said it, didn't I?
Can't say I ain't.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Hey, is it bad that when I watched the first presidential election, I was laughing for the first 30 minutes?
I think it's all a joke.
Man, that shit was a waste of fucking time.
That shit is very comical.
It was.
I'm the most least racist on this stage, bro. What does that mean?
On the stage?
What does that mean?
What about
that nigga did not answer the question.
But the nigga holding the camera, he the most racist.
I don't know. I saw what you tweeted before you came in here.
Then Joe Biden's like Abraham Lincoln over here. I said,
what the fuck these folks got going on stage?
Man, it's really crazy because like I have friends that live in other countries, right? And they literally laugh at us.
I would too.
Yeah.
This shit is a reality show.
It's a reality show.
No, I really think people overseas really think America is reality.
No, they definitely think we stupid.
They think that everything they see about America is like an episode of MTV. Yo, what's the raps MTV? That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Everything is straight from there.
Bro, I really would not be surprised if we see this whole Trump presidency be a reality show within like the next year. Like they gonna launch a series trailer.
Gonna get a whole Netflix documentary.
It was crazy, but to carry point.
House of Cards.
I think it's people in Russia, somewhere in Russia. They would, I don't know, would it be? They'll put a post and say, God, I'm forgetting their name, but they put a post and be like, well, the niggers in America are this. Why you know? How do you? What makes you say that? Yeah. But they get all the information from how they see people here, so they think
that's the proper word to refer to black folk.
No, not the black. They just think
that's what's going on.
America in general.
Yeah. In general, but if I act like this, I just want to.
Yeah.
Just like them in the arms of the angels. Them videos. Like that's how they got us thinking Africa is over here when it ain't.
It ain't nothing like that, bro.
I got a homeboy that just came back from Botswana. This nigga went over there for a volunteer project. Came back married with a daughter. This nigga.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Shout out to my nigga Cyril, man.
that's fast.
I'm
That's
sorry.
way
He made a
fast.
baby in Africa?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he came back with
Yeah, I got me a little African baby.
Nigga said, I would have got the one off the commercial.
It don't cost me 14 cents a day for you.
I was gonna say, oh, wait a minute, he what? Yeah.
That nigga when it had it, but
We really went way off.
Wait, what you just
he
say?
said in the arms of an angel, and I immediately thought about the animal shelter down the street.
We really went off the whole tour.
Is that the same? Is that the same?
I
Is
thought
that
it
the-
was. When he said it, I was like, damn. This
Wait,
nigga
no,
talking about
that
bitch.
no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know it's a bit. And I was just like, but we
That
treating
is
African
the same video.
kids too. Fuck it, we doing all that shit.
You just started. Well, they pushing the cancel button. Just,
No,
fucking finger on it.
They
But
can't
no.
cancel this.
But no, back to the before we go to another subject. I do want to finish this off. I seen Taurus live. God damn.
Oh, we went real far back.
I was watching this live, man.
Yeah.
I was watching this live and I watched it. First off, that nigga needed a drink of water because he kept doing this shit.
Yeah. Cause drink water.
I got caught like a motherfucker.
I got my get my shit together. But like I was saying, but he made a point. He said, I said nothing. She's like, you keep talking, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's kind of like she bullied that nigga. You keep talking.
I mean,
Bro, she came. She
that's
said,
a lot
you
of
keep,
women, though.
She,
I mean,
she said, you keep talking. I've been sparing your ass. And I just sitting there like, yeah,
That's
she
that,
mad.
That's that real Houston, right?
That's
there.
that. You keep talking. And I've been sparing your ass.
yeah.
I'm going to let you motherfucking have it.
One
that
thing-
You
H-time.
shot me. And that was that nigga.
One thing I want to say, that shit was crazy. They was trying to hang that man for dropping the album on the same day as
That's what we was talking
Breonna Taylor's trial, but they didn't know that was his mama's birthday.
I mean, then
And
again,
the day that she
but then
died.
again, how
niggas.
was that already pre-documented that her trial was gonna be that day, or her verdict was gonna come up? The day was gonna.
I don't know, but I know his mama's birthday was documented way before that was documented.
True that, and that was the argument that they was having. He was being so insensitive, but I think when it comes to the industry and they already have their decks on one side,
Yeah.
hey man, you lucky you trying to change the motherfucking mind.
So here's the question. My first question before I ask the follow-up question. Did she get shot in both feet?
I don't know, man.
Or is it just one foot?
That was-
I thought it was just one.
That nigga accurate. That nigga got in the car. They was arguing. Bitch, you say one more thing and I'm gonna shoot your foot. And then like, you know what? Like when a nigga tell you that, then I hit you right in your shit. That nigga accurate, dog.
Technically, she wasn't shot.
What happened?
The bullets exploded and the sharp nail went in her foot. That's what went in her foot. Parts of the bullet.
Shrapnel.
Shrapnel went in her foot. So she wasn't technically, as she recalled it, he reached out the window, dance, bitch.
I seen that on Complex. I seen that on Complex.
That's what she
I
said.
seen
That's
that
what
on
she
Complex.
said. He said,
Yeah.
they were arguing. She said, I'm getting the fuck out the car. He said, all right. He
Damn.
reaches out the car window and says, dance, bitch, and shoots her in the feet, in the tootsies, as Gilly the kids say. She didn't.
That's some little man syndrome.
That is a little man
literally gonna
syndrome.
say
That is Napoleon
I feel
syndrome.
like he got Napoleon syndrome because, in my honest opinion, I don't know if bro shot her or not, but if he's short, okay, so it made sense to me. Immediately, it made sense to me. He's short, look like a nigga get angry real quickly, like, and that's a lot. I ain't gonna say a big woman. That's a lot of woman right there, bro.
Yeah.
And from what I understand is that they was talking and they was at a party and Meg like to have fun at parties. And she wasn't talking to that nigga the way he wanted to be talked to. And
Where'd you get that from?
So I heard it the other way around.
I heard the other way around. Where'd you get that from?
I heard he was talking to Kyla or some shit.
Yeah.
I watched the 85 South show and I was like, oh, okay, so that's what happened. These niggas know everything.
No,
Shout out to them niggas.
I don't
Shout out
know.
to Carlos Miller. That's my dog.
I don't know if this was his audio. I don't know if it was
Yeah.
this guy, but in his supposed allegedly security guard was saying that it was him, Tori, Meg, and Kelly in the car. Kelsey is Meg's best friend.
Okay. She made music too?
No, she's
fine?
just
Yeah, she just
She a
fine.
stallion?
She just fine.
She's just fine. But
That's some shit to not just be. You can't just be fine, nigga. I can't.
Shit.
I can't wake up and just be fine.
It's a lot of motherfuckers.
that just say put their stock in that.
You
I'm
feel
just
me?
fine. Now buy me a Birkin.
You hear me? And they is
Niggas do that.
prospering off that shit.
Niggas do that.
And they
Feel me?
get bank. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, but he was saying it was arguing in the car. Him and Tori and Kelsey fighting over the gun. The gun goes off. Bow. You win the car. And then that's what. Now her account was he reaches out the car, dance, bitch. That's not funny.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't care who's gonna be mad at me. Fuck y'all. That shit funny.
He reaches out the car, dance, bitch. And again, I'm getting all my information from Complex, the internet,
Yeah.
Shade Room.
Well, nobody does. Shit. Well,
Nobody
does.
is there, so I'm getting everything
Yeah.
from what I think. That's what they saying.
Yeah.
Say cheese, etc. Anything. So her story was when she went on live, he reached out the car, dance, bitch. He said she gets back in the car.
He gonna keep it.
He said,
And pointing the gun.
"Hey, now he made a good point. He said, if I shot you, why would you get back in the car with me?"
Yeah. He also said, "How do you know that I shot you, and you got shot from behind?"
Her only account was his voice saying, "Damn, bitch."
Yo,
Bro, what? I'm sorry, but I gotta say this. I gotta say this.
you ain't sorry.
I hate she got hurt.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry for her.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry for
Yeah.
she got hurt, but if you know what's even more fucked up, if what he's saying is true and her publicist is using this as a
Trampoline.
it's a tactic, and they told her to tell him he said
That's fucked
dance
up.
bitch. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the
Facts.
fuck would you?
Facts.
Now,
Fucked up.
And the killer part about that shit was
Okay.
he made another point. He said that she didn't want to tell the police what happened. I seen the video. They already got the guns on y'all. You bleeding. What do you got to lose? This nigga just shot you allegedly. What do you got to fucking lose? You care about his life that much? He just shot you. You had that much sympathy right now. He just shot you. And
Well, it was presented to me because I was saying the same shit. That as a black woman, you don't want to give a black man to the police. But I also
just
said
shot you.
exactly. That's what I was saying. Fuck all the other shit.
fuck that
Oh,
dumb
God.
shit.
Fuck
You
all
talking
that
about?
other
So I
shit.
thought about George. Fuck that dumb shit. Rest in peace to George Floyd.
Yeah.
But George Floyd was George Floyd.
That's totally different.
That's
situation.
totally. This man just shot you, and you telling me you don't want to tell the police? You're bleeding out of your feet. He
Give me
told you
your
to
money
dance.
makers.
At your money makers. That's how you
You
twerk.
can't. You
What he
feel
told
me?
her
You can't-
He told you to dance, bitch. And you telling me you don't want to tell the police what happened? That is bullshit. I'm sorry. I call Cap. I call Colin Kaepernick. Ain't no way in fucking hell you finna sit there and tell me that you are not finna snitch. I'm finna go straight 6'9". This nigga shot me. This nigga fucking shot me.
Hey yo, hey,
This nigga short little motherfucker right here.
Come
This
get this
5'3"
nigga.
motherfucker.
Mini me over here. You got the
Mini
strap.
me with
Come get
with
this
the
nigga.
implant hairline told me to dance,
Hey,
bitch.
hey. As soon as I make some bread, I'm going to find whoever did that for him. So down with that.
I heard that shit hurt though.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
They take the hair out your beard, put it in your
I
neck.
don't give a fuck about nothing. You see that? This is luxury, okay?
Nah, I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I'm just,
it is. I'm struggling over here, man.
but
Luxury right here. You know what's crazy? Don't nobody in my family got facial hair. My dad, nobody on my mom's side. It's really odd.
Hey.
Anyway,
Generational curse breaker.
yeah.
but I just I don't know, man. I hate it happened to her. But
I caught it.
Okay.
say what?
Huh?
That's why I said nutrients.
I feed it well.
Oh god damn. Anyway, I just hate it happened to her, and I hate that it's in a situation where it's to. I don't think we'll ever know the true story because now he's facing 22 years.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a motherfucking time. Man.
And he little too. What I said earlier, clapping them cheeks. That somebody gonna get him in the pen and put a shank to his ass and say, "Sing, bitch." They gonna be like, "Sing, nigga." And you they gonna get his tiny in.
I should have listened when you talk.
Oh my God! All right,
There
man,
you
that's
go.
enough of that shit. All right.
Sing, nigga. Shit, I'm sorry,
Like
man.
you got auto-tune
Shit,
on,
I'm in
motherfucker.
jail, but I wish I was dead now because these niggas busted my ass.
I'm telling you, they got that.
Nigga, you know he tiny. Dropping the soap for him is literally just as long as it make it to your kneecap, it's on the ground, nigga. That's it.
Oh, wait.
But okay. But that leads me to my next segue though.
Dropping the soap.
No, the black man and versus the black woman argument, bro.
Okay.
It has become a vital, like it's hit its peak top in my opinion. It's peak top.
Okay.
Now this was a satire trending tweet, I think Wednesday. Blame black men. Hashtag blame black men.
Right.
I don't know if y'all seen that one,
Well,
but it was,
glad I wasn't on Twitter that.
but it was satire. They was making jokes. They was saying,
Yeah.
400 years and the nigga ain't smack a bitch. Blame black men.
You know, I always wanted to say that, but we shouldn't have been enslaved for that long now. Now we being bred to be bigger, faster, and stronger than these.
You know,
I was about to say crap.
By
Like,
20 of the
We ain't got no guns. They got guns and horses and
number. What's the saying? Numbers beat power any day.
that's facts.
But when you take a nigga
got,
mental capacity away,
Yeah.
and I can't think straight.
And his
and you got
spirits,
shit like
No,
the
I
Willie
understand.
Lynch letter telling
Yeah,
you
well,
how to
real.
divide everybody, young, old, dark skin, light skin. You feel me?
What-
shit
but-
like that.
That's
Yeah.
really what they took first, your mind.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I agree that the way in which we were enslaved and because that's warfare. That's not regular tactics. That's warfare. You first you starve people in wars so that they'll be malnourished. So when it's time to fight, they can't. You know what I'm saying? Then you break their mind and their spirit. So that's why everybody was malnourished coming off those ships. When they got here, you can't even fight or run because you
But where they
hungry.
get that from though?
That's art of war.
I'm saying I'm asking you. You know, a lot of military personnel got all this fighting tactics from Africa. Africa
Yeah.
started a lot of fighting tactics,
But
they learned that shit from us.
But at the same time, everything came from Africa.
That's what I'm
The good,
saying.
The bad, and the ugly. So, whatever product was produced by Africa, however anybody else used it, that's still the product of Africa. So, when the type of warfare, like I said, starving these folks, then you bring them here into this unknown land. So, I can understand how it happened for 400 years, but
Was slavery actually 400 years?
that's what I'm saying, bro.
I
Because
think so.
400 years is a really
No,
Like,
it's short, but it's long.
No, we count from
From 16.
beginning of
16.
America. It is not. We're not counting.
we not counting before America was technically established.
Yeah, that's
we
that's
not
from,
counting the many treks in which Christopher Columbus went back and forth.
We're talking about like the
and
the
the
colonies and
yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
We're not.
Okay.
It's not that's the timeline
Understood.
coming from.
Yeah, so it's 400 plus, really. I don't know. I just don't understand the whole situation to me. And then it's just crazy to me that like white people say that we the lazy ones, but it's like half of this country
Motherfucker
wouldn't have been
built on
built
us.
if y'all wouldn't have went and found lazy people to do shit for you. You know what I'm saying?
People who ain't lazy.
But at the same time, let me ask you this though. This is going to be a very controversial question, but do you feel as though it was necessary?
What was necessary?
Slavery. To where we are today in this world, do you feel like it was necessary?
Necessary for what?
Period. As far
for
as
them, yeah.
No. As far as how we live today, okay? If America and the society was not built off of the back of slaves, will we have the things that in which we have today?
Bro, I give all this shit up. That shit was not worth it.
To be honest, what is it that we really have today?
We don't. What is like?
Established, like, okay.
I think it depends on
But
what side
it's-
of the coin you come from. Because like if like I'm gonna like use me and him as an example,
Right.
Because I grew up two parent, grandparent home, and privileged compared to most of my peers, right?
Right.
My nigga, I ain't gonna put the business out, but my nigga went through it, right?
Right.
So to him, it's like, well, I ain't never really had none of that shit. No way, I had to get it out the mud regardless.
Yeah.
So what am I really giving up? Versus on my end, it's like security, stability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the most part, steady income. So it's like,
I'm saying for the economy of the country is what I'm saying. For the backbone of the country, do you feel like it was necessary?
It wasn't necessary
for them.
For them.
yeah.
So
because they went.
Okay, so if slavery didn't happen, do you think America would be the way it is today? Do you feel like we would have this opportunity to sit right here and do the things that we're doing? Is my question. Do you feel like your great grandma would have ever met your great granddad and you would have came to be? And we have the world that we live in today. Is my question.
America itself, I feel like I said, was started by Europeans.
Of course.
America. I mean, the United States of America.
The corporation.
America is,
Yeah.
The corporation
The
itself was
LLC.
started by white people. You know what I'm saying? So they needed somebody. And this is another thing too. I feel like we come from Native Americans. The transatlantic slave trade, I don't feel is as big as it was portrayed to be. And even if they were shipped out by the millions of Africans didn't come to
Or it was sold
the
backwards.
United States. There you go. Because I'm thinking, like I say this all the time. Why would if I'm trying to conquer a landmass, right? Why would I bring people that's not from there to cultivate the land to be able to sustain me and my people?
They don't understand the land. They don't know how to.
They ain't been over here. They been in hot ass Africa, hunting cheetah and fucking lions and shit. And you gonna bring them over here to this
You know how violent they probably was.
You feel me? This
So you telling me you took some
Woodland-
violent? You really?
the woodland terrain.
Let's put that in context real quick. You telling me you went all the way to West Africa and you took some violent, not fucking with your pale ass motherfuckers.
You feel me?
And you telling me you whipped their ass and put them on chains and boats. All right, you tell the average motherfucker.
And
that.
you bring
when you
up-
say that shit, it sounds crazy. That sounds stupid. You mean to tell me that 10 white dudes got off a boat with whips? Everybody had a whip and a pistol.
And you
got
telling me this big
45,
this
50,
7 foot,
if they got
70, 80
spears,
niggas.
and this 7 foot dark skinned man, you shouldn't tell
Big
me
ass.
big healthy died. You telling me
Yeah.
this little short white dude finna get your ass on the boat, nigga? You got me fucked up.
Right. It's crazy. It's
Yeah,
righteously
you
crazy.
gotta go with some force. And then you gotta think about this too. People were paying for them to come over here. That's a terrible investment. You feel me? That's a terrible investment. Whatever you pay $30 for 5 people to come over here. 5 slaves. And only 3 of them make it. How much did you really
You gotta
Not
whip
how
their
much
ass to
did-
get your money worth.
Not
how
in
much
the
did
count.
you lose?
They
And you don't feed them. And the trip is
Not
like
even
how long?
count.
Like a month.
When they started college, they had them white folks, so they bought white folks too.
Yeah.
They didn't bring that up. They didn't talk about that. Beacon, what's his name? I forget his name. I think it's John.
Shout
Beacon.
out ESPN.
John Beacon. He led a revolution. This is where they get the idea of black and white from. And he was a white man that was under the England. You know, England came when the colonies, because at first it wasn't just black people that they had enslaved. It was these poor white people.
Mm-hmm.
They realized we coming together and start making these rebellions at these colonies. That's all right. Look, stop. We get y'all white people some land if y'all just chill.
Cut the bullshit.
Just cut the bullshit. Just chill, bro.
Yeah.
Goddamn. That's what it was. So you leaving out a lot. I mean, I was having this conversation last night. I think when we have conversations like this, we so ignorant to the point that we only argue a certain basis.
Yeah.
Bro, this shit run deep.
Yeah.
That's fuck.
This shit runs
And-
so deep.
And when you talk about it, you got to remember that everything that you've ever read or anything was written by a person just like you and I.
Mm-hmm.
People lie.
Mm-hmm.
People fabricate things. Even if the stuff that you put in the story is so close to the truth that it might as well have been recorded, it's still not exactly what happened.
It's just an educated opinion, even
Yeah.
if you read about it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. I just think, man, we used to go to Dr. Muhammad classes, and we would sit there and hear bring up certain situations like the reason cornrows came about is because they needed when they get shipped off the night before. I gotta braid your hair because you're gonna have to have something to eat. Cornrow. I'm gonna put this piece of corn in your hair so you can have something to eat because they weren't feeding.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you.
I heard too. That,
And then there's like a maze.
yeah, like a map.
It'd be a map to know where you're going. That's why the designs come about.
Oh, okay.
For real?
Yeah, I mean it's shit run deep, bro.
I gotta look that shit up. I ain't
Shit
know that.
run deep,
Nigga
man.
finna come back looking like AI.
But I think, like I said, man, when we have conversations like this, we have them from an ignorant standpoint, and that's not our fault. I think.
I also think we having it from a standpoint of being consciously aware black men 400 years later, if I can be honest with you.
and you seeing shit from like a
Because
right.
Yeah, because the things in which we go through today are such a small percentile of what our ancestors went through. You know what I'm saying? Even down to like our great grandparents. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that we go through these days, we should be honestly grateful that that's all that's happening for real, for real. I think a lot of black folks really forget that, like, just because we aren't as oppressed as we used to be, don't mean that we shouldn't be grateful for not being oppressed.
You know what I
as
thought
much.
about, bro? Emmett folks couldn't do nothing.
Nothing.
Folks can't get him.
Nothing.
You know how scared you gotta be.
That's
you know
so scary,
You know how
bro.
like
Yeah.
how much of a foot they had to have on your neck back then. They come get your grandson, and you can't do
you
nothing.
You can't do
Shit about
shit.
Nothing.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it.
Nobody. You can't call the police.
Or you
can't.
gonna end up with them.
You that scared that you can't.
No.
You that scared.
Yeah.
And can you blame him?
Oh.
No, it's his folks.
No.
When the
no,
folks
no,
came
no,
to
not at
when
all.
the white man came, and they didn't kidnap this. They didn't kidnap him, but they didn't do it by force.
They came and we said we coming to get him,
Hey, come on, we heard something happen.
and that's
Well,
just
no,
is
it
what
ain't
it
true or
is.
not.
It's,
And then the bitch lied.
and then them bitches lied
That's
and got off.
bro.
And admitted she lied.
on her deathbed, right,
That's fucked up.
bro? That's rough. That's rough.
Dead or
Shout
alive,
to
you a
Lovecraft
bi-
because they definitely put that in the episode.
Dead or alive, you still a bitch
Bro,
for that
finish
shit.
the show, man. What you doing?
Damn it, Carrie. Sometimes I want to come over here and have a cathartic experience.
And we can't because I ain't caught up. So you just gonna have to wait. You gonna have to wait.
Fuck you.
Wow.
I'm gonna speak on this.
It be your own people, I swear.
But no, man, I just
We got way left for when you were talking about black men, black women.
damn. We
Yeah,
should.
we did.
Why
Ain't
y'all
that the
keep
point
doing?
of the podcast though? Like,
Is
just
it?
to keep segueing until we were like, damn, bro, a whole hour to pass.
Segue.
Yeah, man, that's what it's supposed to be.
But no, okay.
See, now what you did, you did repurpose this thing. Now this nigga gotta finish his
I
thought.
gotta finish my thought, man.
This nigga not gonna have an aha moment in the car now because you made him finish his thought.
Getting the car down the highway. Fuck. But no, man, I hate the conversation just come to a point where black women and black men feel like it's
Yeah.
it's this, you know what I mean? Like, and I love black women, bro. I don't see no.
But at the
don't
same
get it,
time,
man.
I feel like the problem stems from men being groomed from boys to have hoes and chicks to keep their, chastity or whatever. So it became like a competition who can get the most hoes type shit or the most women or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That stemmed from slavery too, because the strong slave, they used to like they breed pit bulls and shit. They'll take the big strong motherfucker and breed them with the strong woman or whatever and make a strong kid and just keep doing that shit.
Yeah, by 20, a woman was expected to have 4 or 5 children.
You feel me? So our mental, I feel like as black men never got away from that because that remained in our culture. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, either way, like if you are who you are, females gonna be attracted to you however you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying?
But and with that though, like you said with slavery, I think the black family broke down.
Probably about
Feminism.
Ah, hell.
I think that's when it broke down, bro. Because you got to
we
think.
be canceled for real today.
You got to think, bro.
Ooh.
Black families were still strong during slavery. They were still getting married. They were getting their friend, we're getting out, we're going to get us some. We still doing that. After that, in the 20s, Tulsa, Oklahoma, it was strong. When did you see the breakdown?
the women's rights movement.
God damn it, there we go. When that shit came about,
Yeah.
and they start telling you don't need no man in the house, and you don't need.
But
And
they
then
also,
it was like they
also did that as they were taking the man out of the house, though.
That was the point. That was the get your ass out of here.
Because you
Breaking
got
this shit
you
down.
got the civil rights movement going on, whereas black people as a whole moving towards one goal, and then they started that shit up, and they ain't have no supporters, and they was like, "Hey, black women, y'all women too, come,
Y'all just
you
good
feel
as
me?
them niggas.
You feel me? Y'all can do what they do.
That's what they say. Y'all just as good as them niggas. Y'all can do everything they can do. Plus
Y'all can do everything they can do. Help us get our rights, and then they got the rights. Well, white women got rights, and the black women still didn't have.
They
the
was
rights.
Speaking from their standpoint. They husbands didn't let them do shit.
Yeah, and they was getting ass smacked around.
Smacked around.
What
That's
do
why
you
they call it wife beater. Sarah, where's my dinner? It's coming. This bitch.
It's definitely meatloaf. On God, it's meatloaf.
I love meatloaf.
I know you do. That's why you be smacking Sarah around.
I don't even know a girl named Sarah.
Yeah, okay, bro. That came so naturally. Right there.
But no, I mean, even in the civil rights, black women was right there,
Yeah.
strong, having their own business, doing it. So when white women came along, no, we need somebody with us. But black women said, "That ain't our fucking problem. That's our problem.
That's our problem.
That's our issue.
So
We're
let me-
good over here."
Let me ask you this though: why do you feel? Well, I ain't gonna say you feel, but where do you think the thought of men are more than women came from? Because me personally, I don't think men are nowhere near equivalent to women. In my honest opinion, just off of just how much time I spend with a woman. You know what I'm saying?
But that's patriarchy. That's how they created that patriarchy of the man first and all this other shit. But like they don't speak on like how women was like before times women had
Women
whole
ruled,
kingdoms
yeah.
and armies of California. Supposedly is named after a black
A
woman.
woman.
She had a whole army.
Yeah.
Like so, I don't think we started that shit.
The crazy part is, man, I feel like black women, they wait, no, I was gonna say,
You forget yourself, counsel.
yeah, no,
You gotta slow down, nigga.
what I was gonna say with what I was just saying was, I feel like women smarter than men anyway.
Yeah.
Because of the simple fact that everything starts off as a female. From plants to whatever you want to name, you know what I'm saying? Starts
Understood.
off as a female and then turns into a male, depending on if it does turn into a male.
Put a blow your
So
mind
you
real quick.
can't be. That's like saying, okay, the Most High created us, and then we ended up being smarter than the Most High. Like,
Yeah.
That's true.
can't be smarter than where you came from.
You can't get here without a woman, bro.
You feel me?
Literally, no. You cannot get here without a woman.
Without a woman.
Somebody say, "Well, a man need to come into a woman for." That man can't get here without a woman.
Without a woman.
Somebody gotta tell me something.
Somebody's lying
Who
somewhere.
came first?
Yeah.
Who
The
came
chicken or
first?
the
I was just
egg?
about to say, who came first, the chicken or the egg?
Who raised the first baby? Who?
Some thug ass nigga.
You really
Like,
think?
okay, but here's the thing.
Wait, what?
Some thug ass nigga. You had to be a gangster to raise the first baby. Fuck you mean? Babies are crazy.
Kyra, hey man, shut that. Hey,
Shut that bullshit
shut that
up, bro.
bullshit
Cause
up,
you
man.
ain't know what the fuck was going
Fuck is you
on, boy.
crying for, nigga?
It had to
Goddamn.
be a gangster ass nigga, baby. Put your titty in that nigga mouth.
That nigga, shut the fuck
Shut that
up.
nigga, shut the fuck up. Put that titty in that nigga mouth. I ain't putting my titty in his mouth. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is mind blowing.
That nigga would had to be thugged out. On me. That nigga was a Florida boy.
Hey man, goddamn, quit all that
Cut
goddamn
all
pissing,
that
man. All
goddamn-
that-
Right, man. But here's the thing though about like 'cause the beginning and the end. I think, and And I read this in an astrology book, and it's just that the universe has no obligation to make sense to you. Humans make sense of things, okay? We think that everything has to have a beginning and an end because that's how we make the sense of things. Maybe there was no first baby.
That's like a
Maybe just one day everything popped and all the people was here. Because when you think about how people do things, everything comes off of instinct. You know what I'm saying? Even babies. I picked this up watching Carter. She instinctually knows how to breastfeed from Kiana. She knows how to... I don't know how to say this without being incredibly vulgar towards my wife, so I ain't gonna say it too much. But she just know how to prep her in order for when she's ready to breastfeed from her. Babies figure that out as kids. Like,
You want to laugh so bad.
I mean, it's laughable. It's very laughable. But it's also crazy how just instinct work. You know what I'm saying?
You got a point.
So like I said though, I don't think there was ever a first this or first that. I really just think that shit just they popped and we was here. Motherfuckers was just all over the place.
That'll make me feel a whole lot better.
I personally think that that it just makes more sense because, like I said, we humans, so we try to make sense of what we can, and we can't really fathom everything. So we fathom what we can, and we fathom that everything had a beginning and an end, and that man came first, and that's the, you know what I'm saying?
So can we call this episode "We Don't Make Sense of Nothing"? Can't make sense.
Nothing makes sense.
Nothing makes sense.
That's
I
just
like that better.
plain and simple. Nothing makes sense.
Nothing makes sense because
No, just like Meg and Tory Lane. None of that shit makes sense.
that man reached out the car
What do you say?
and said, "Damn, bitch, this is not a Fox podcast."
That shit don't make no fucking sense.
A
whatsoever.
podcast dedicated to us.
Wait, before we get out of here, my boy had 100K streams.
No, he did not.
My boy
No,
had
he did
100K.
not.
We
No,
can't
he
get out of
did
here
not.
without talking about that.
No, he
man.
did not.
Hey man, December 2 at
Yes, sir.
100,000 streams right now.
Yes,
Insert
sir.
favorite
Wait,
music
what?
by Symba.
All of the
Right.
above.
106,000 to be.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
You know, hosted by Sauce Walker.
Bang.
Me, myself, and I featuring Don Trip.
Bang.
Didn't you get on the games playlist?
I did.
We did.
I did.
My boy.
Up and
Time
coming.
out, time out,
You know,
My boy, we did. Every time I hear about this nigga, we did, nigga. That's my boy. What you mean?
Hey, look.
What you mean? It's my boy. My boy, we did.
I see like a
Hey,
proud father.
like
Damn, I'm proud.
I seen you score 30. How's that feel?
We did. We did. And we dropped threes.
Hey, look. Hey,
We been working on this.
You trying to cut the dad off? Hey, look. Check
Hey,
this out.
show
Hey.
him of our balls, what you telling me. Hey, this boy gonna play for the Lakers. Hey,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm proud of you, my nigga.
For real, man.
Proud
My
of
boy
you,
going
man.
all the way to the top.
Yeah.
And
Proud of you,
I'm
man.
gonna be in the
I'm
background.
glad
saying,
you.
we been
I'm
at
glad
it.
you give us just want to come talk to these people. You know what I mean?
We
to
peons.
us.
We
Boys,
peons
man.
right now. You know
Hey,
what I'm
we
saying?
ain't no peons.
Hey,
We ain't no peons.
this big shit
We are
right
the
here.
95ers. Okay.
All right, I was born in '94. We just gonna clarify that one more time.
And again, let me clarify
I'm
this.
keep
A
clarifying.
95er is anybody.
Okay.
Anybody can be a 95er.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what you do in life. As long as you got that hustle about you.
Okay.
You want to go get something in life. You got to do something better in life. You got a purpose in life.
Ooh.
You are a 95er.
Or
this
94.
is why. Damn it, Karen, stop it.
We're not inclusive here. It's only
Oh,
99.
Anything. Anybody. Black, white, Mexican, Asian, transgender, gay. I was finna say the F word, but I don't want to do that because we really gonna get canceled.
Friendship?
No.
You should have said. I think you're not gonna be on the next episode. I think the culture gonna cancel you.
I started this barbecue business. Is this the motherfucking
And the
thanks
grill
I
gonna
get?
keep burning regardless if you here or not.
You goddamn right it is, because you know who's gonna cook it? Me.
Okay. Well, all right. Okay.
I thought you was gonna cut me off. I was gonna say, damn.
No, you just ruined it. Okay. This is the 95ers podcast. Your host.
You just gonna let him in your pocket.
You feel me? This nigga just came in and just
Hey.
put my dick on the table.
Like I said, we. Hey, we. It's all inclusive this way.
All right, hey, look, like I said, it's the 95's podcast. I'm your host. I am Drew.
I already said that.
We're gonna do some rearranging in this motherfucker.
Oh man.
Phone vibrating on my penis and shit.
Okay, well. Hey, man.
I'm Brent.
I'm K Boogie.
Wow, UNG. That's why NBA. That's why NBA FPOB on everything. You
All
feel
that.
me? Find me everywhere. Even Google.
That really helped with my alphabets because you put a lot of alphabets in there.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of Webby.
Letters.
No,
Okay.
you know,
We should
Webby
end
have
now.
his
It's getting
version.
bad. All right. Peace.
Wow, and he got the last word.
Yes, I did it. Got the last word in.
God damn, Scooter, you slipping, boy.
It's like it's my podcast.
Well, I'm gonna rewrite.
Hey, that nigga gonna text me, yeah, bro. We ain't recording next weekend. Don't worry about it.
Nigga live. We all in this.
Nigga gonna make a new group and everything. 95 is minus the 94.
Nigga with hell and shit.
Oh, wow. You gonna name the podcast Niggas with Hair? Damn. That's why you ain't got no beard, bitch. Now I'm finna rush your tired ass beard. You got patches.